Welcome back. This is Pokemon Crystal, episode, 4 or 5? I've lost track already. Last time, we made it through the route south of Violet. Got ourselves the phone number of a guy that'll call us about a fish. Now we're gonna start things off and head into the cave. Actually waited to play till nighttime because last episode we went over the encounters here and there was a certain Pokemon that only appears at night. I do want to catch one and add it to my team, so what better time than now? It's not Zubat, though. I already have one of you. Oh yeah, we evolved Metapod, too. So Margarine is now a Butterfree. This will make things really easy, because we can just confuse all these Batty Bats. Finding all the other 9 encounters except for the one I want. And Wooper's not even that uncommon. It's pretty high up there on the priority list of things that'll show up at night. There you are. Took you long enough. Now there is one slight problem about raising a Wooper. It only gets Water Gun and Tail Whip for a really long time after you catch it. Thankfully, that Mudslap TM we got will be perfect for this little guy. Give him a nice ground-type move to use alongside his water-type move. Plus there's a cave coming up, so that'll be really nice for him to get a whole bunch of easy experience. There we go, that should be perfect. I have that Great Ball we picked up earlier. That'll be the ideal use for it. Right there. Woopa woopa. A mucus membrane covers its body. Touching it barehanded will cause a shooting pain. So that's great. Let's go. I'm sure there's a group of people that every couple of days are like, oh, let's go rub up against some Woopers. What do we want to name you, though? We'll name you Hoopla! Of course, our party's full, so I need to go deposit that egg. I have no intention on using what hatches out of it. Plus, there'll be plenty of time to hatch it later. There you are. And Hoopla. Now we've got a full team. That's so nice. I'm choking on nothing. Now this guy, right here, it's a great fishing spot. You saw people fishing? How about you? Would you like one of my rods? Stranger danger, stranger danger. That's good to hear. Now you're an angler too. Gives you the old rod. Now there's one Pokemon in particular you almost always get when you use the old rod, but there are a couple other ones, so I'll go over those encounters real quick. Alrighty, first up, just like last game, you can catch a Magikarp pretty much anywhere there's water if you have an old rod. Gotta raise it up to level 20, it only knows Splash until level 15 when it picks up Tackle. Ooh. But, like I said, you get to level 20, it evolves into Gyarados, a water flying type, and one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Even in this generation with all the new threats. Definitely worth picking up if you want a powerful water type, but you do have to babysit for a little bit. Then there's Goldeen, which isn't anything impressive. It's a fish with a horn. Evolves into Seeking, which is just a slightly different fish with a slightly different horn. Low stats, nothing really to set them apart. Only catch them for dex data if you ask me. Alrighty, so let's continue on. This route's almost done. That badge, it's from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? Not only did we beat him, we actually quite handily did it. I wasn't worried about losing for a moment. Also, this guy's like slightly better than Faulkner, just because he has more Pokemon to use. Peter. Alright, we gotta go heal up already. I know I should have picked up some potions when I was in Violet. Oy vey, the cave's not too dreadfully long, it's no Mount Moon. Though the strange level scale here in Johto probably really is what makes it so difficult. I mean, I've already beaten the first gym, and none of my Pokemon are higher than level 12. It's because there's a lot of options and not a lot of leveling up spots. But here we are, Union Cave. Called so because it's the union between Violet City and Azalea Town. And maybe a couple other spots, too. Free X attack. That one's actually useful, unlike the X accuracy. This place is populated with lots of water and hikers. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. The only way to get to Azalea Town from Violet. Nobody should have been here at all. Look at that, an untrained level 4 Wooper with just Water Gun is, you know, 2-hit KOing a level 11 Onix. That's pretty bad. Which does remind me, there are new encounters in here. I guess I should go over them after this battle. But I'm busy gaining levels like crazy. Alright, now we can go over the new encounters. First on the lineup is Sandshrew, a pure ground type that's built around attack and defense. Evolves into Sandslash in the early 20s. Doesn't really get any good ground type moves through level up, it's a darn shame. Does pick up Slash fairly early though, so you can be critting things like crazy. I used one in my Pokemon Blue playthrough, and it did a really good job. If you have the ability to transfer back to first gen, it can pick up some really sweet moves. Then you can finally encounter Onixi? Whatever plural is. They were terrible last generation, they're terrible this generation. However, the rock ground snake did get a new toy with an evolution into Steelix. If you have a friend to trade with and a metal coat, you can evolve Onix into this giant iron snake. Steel ground, massive defenses, one of the highest in the game. Its attack stats nothing to sneeze at now either. I mean, its special's still a little bit low, but now that it no longer has those 4 times weaknesses, this thing will wreck house. Plus, if you can get one with Rock Slide and Earthquake, you've got great coverage. Alrighty. You know, I said I was going to use that Mud Slap TM on Wooper. I guess I actually should do that. Also, if they wanted to make that Flash HM a little bit more relevant, they should have made this cave dark too. Because really, if you go back and use it in Dark Cave, you don't really unlock anything. The areas that were hidden aren't anything special, and you can't progress any further at the moment. Let my Pokemon see if you're good enough to battle. Oh, I know they're good enough to battle, but are you good enough to battle? Oh, Green Giant. Remind me, I had some steamed vegetables from them the other night, and they were really delicious. A little salty, but delicious. Here we go, we got a new trainer class over here that's exclusive to Johto. It's a very, very strange trainer class. Let me change up who my lead is real quick before we fight him. Poor Growlithe here isn't getting any experience. And neither is Logtab for that matter. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Aren't we all, buddy? But yeah, we have these clowns. Fire Breather. Like, what were they thinking when they made that class? And more importantly, what are they doing in a random cave? But they do tend to use poison and fire types. They're really similar to the Burglars from Gen 1, except for Burglars still exist in this game too. Finally, we got a fire type move. That would have been really useful in Sprout Tower. But let's try it out against these balls of flying gas. You would think they would automatically explode after ignition. Ooh, but we got the burn. That means his attack stat is cut in half, which means we can tank hits like days. And poof, you're gone. That leaves poor Logtab as the only one that's not getting any good experience here. I flamed out! On weekends, you can hear strange roars from deep in the cave, and I swear it's not my stomach. He does allude to something we can do here later. Much later, though. We can't do it right now, because we don't have the proper field moves. Keep it in mind, though, because it's completely optional, so there's a good chance you'll miss it, because, you know, why would you ever come back here after you've completed all story relevance? That potion will be nice, though.
Well, you know what's the problem with Logtab, who I've been training for a while, is being matched in levels with the Wild Rattata.
You know, as much as I praise Logtab, she may get cut from the team. Like I did say, Gen 3 is when she really starts to shine. Gen 2, she doesn't even get any flying moves till level 27. And I've already got a good flying type in Butterfree for now. And if I want another one later, there's plenty of options. So I'll give her a few more areas, and if she doesn't really start pulling her weight, then it's bye-bye, go-go. Wooper, on the other hand, is doing amazing. I mean, I caught it at a really low level, and it's already doubled that with only a few battles. Little thing's really pulling its weight. Pokemaniac Larry. Larry? Were you once the champion of Kanto? Did I fight you in a previous life? Did you reincarnate as a slowpoke-wielding maniac? Tell me. Tell me. Ugh, my poor Pokemon. You don't recognize me. Every Friday you can hear Pokemon roars from deep inside the cave. Everybody's talking about it, so you better not forget it. If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. I don't know, man. Ariados is like a 4-foot tall spider. I don't care who you are. If there's one of those things in the corner just staring at me, I'm gonna be scared of it. I don't think you've got the necessary strength, Hoopla. I'll let somebody else come in for a while. Of course, Vulpix might not even have any Fire-type moves. What a ray of sunshine. Flash! It's my Pokemon's fire that lights up this cave. I feel like they should have gave his Vulpix Flash then, so it'd really signify that. Unless he lives here, then he doesn't use his Flash Pokemon in battle, so he doesn't have to worry about it getting knocked out. Which, I guess, would make sense. You don't necessarily battle with all the Pokemon you have on you. Boy, am I glad you guys don't have Sturdy yet. And more importantly, that it doesn't work like it does in current gens. Knocking you out's a breeze. But the exit to the cave's right over yonder. Woof! Don't worry, we'll be back here in a later episode, though. There's stuff to explore in there. Here we are on lovely little Route 33. Hello, child. I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got tired and explored the whole thing. I came outside. Uh-oh. Wade, what do you want? It's me, Wade. Were you awake? I just saw some rare Ghastly in Route 31. I'll call you if I see another Pokemon, okay? It's another thing they do. They'll let you know what Pokemon are on routes, so in case you never saw a Ghastly while you were out there, now you know they exist. More Pizzncures. This guy right here, too, you're going to want to fight him. I came through the tunnel, but I still have plenty of energy left. Hiker Anthony has 2 Pokemon, so nothing scary here. It does have a Machop though, so you can get yourself some data on something you won't be able to catch for a while. In fact, I think Machops usually almost always like that. You'll see them early on a lot of trainer teams, but you'll never be able to catch them till much later. I guess 4th gen's the only gen that wasn't the case with Diamond and Pearl. Whoa, you got more zip than me. Now, we didn't want to defeat him just because he has, you know, super rare Machop. Now, if we want to talk to him, we hikers are at our best in the mountains. By the way, I'm a hiker, in case you didn't get that. So I often go to the mountains and caves, and I occasionally see the rare Pokemon. I could call you next time I see some. Feel like swapping phone numbers? This guy will call you when Dunsparce swarms are going on in Dark Cave. So, that's kinda nifty. Don't have to fight that 1% encounter chance anymore. But here we are, next town, Azalea. This looks like a bad sign right here. Team Rocket. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard, see? Aren't I a good Samaritan? Yeah, that's right. Looks like these guys are back. Downfall is, we're out of time for this episode. We'll uncover what they're up to next time, so until then, stay beautiful.